Well, good evening, everyone. I'm Wendy Luget, University Librarian and Dean of Libraries, and it's wonderful to see so many happy and smiling faces out there, and you haven't even seen the show yet, so that's good. Now, we've been eagerly awaiting this performance tonight, The Secret Life of Libraries, because really, libraries and librarians are simply just a lot of fun. You just didn't know that. So where else are you surrounded by millions of stories and fascinating characters? And that's not just the users. They're all ripe for the plucking. So when we hit upon this idea, I had the pleasure of sitting down with tonight's performers to give them a sense of just what goes on in the 12 libraries at the university. And later we set our staff loose to talk with them and capture some of the memorable moments in our experience to serve as inspiration. And inspire they did. Mayhem, mischief, and intrigue. And it's all there for you to see and to hear tonight, written and produced and presented by 3 incredibly talented artists. But first, we've invited Friends of the Library's board member, Peg Guilfoyle, to introduce the cast and also to thank her for her pivotal role in pulling this show together. Peg has worked in theater and in the arts for more years than she cares to admit, running programs, running theaters, and as an enthusiastic audience member for, well, everything. She has been producing director of the Department of Theater Arts and Dance at the university, running 5 stages, including the old Showboat. And at the Guthrie, Peg was stage manager, production stage manager, and then production manager for 10 years, and is the author of the Guthrie's history and other books. So please join me in welcoming Peg Guilfoyle.
Hello, friends of the libraries. Hello, friends, one and all. We're in good company here. It's my great pleasure tonight to introduce 3 people who need no introduction. We've been listening to them separately and together for, well, decades, and with great pleasure. And tonight, here they are. They are live with us tonight, helping us celebrate one of our great mutual enthusiasms and our treasures, the University of Minnesota libraries. We turned them loose on the libraries and on the librarians to see what caught their fancies, and I'm here to assure you, everything they say tonight, it's all true. Please help me join and welcome Sue Scott, Tim Russell, and Rich Dworsky in The Secret Life of Libraries.
Rich Dworsky, everybody. Rich Dworsky.
An original composition.
Yes, absolutely. I just have to do a little bit of microphone adjustment here. Hi. Hi, everybody. Hey, look at all these fun faces. All right, so my first memory of going to a library all by myself was in grade school.
1943.
That's right. No, it was 83. Anywho, who's counting? I think it was in 4th grade, and it was a school library. And I don't remember if I was there because of an assignment, but I do clearly remember being there by myself and discovering a set of biographies on the shelf about notable people in history. And the books were all small, red, hardcover, all the same size, which really appealed to my sense of order. And only the names printed in gold on the covers were different. So the first one I chose was Louisa May Alcott, of course, right? Later I picked up Abigail Adams, and then Betsy Ross, and on from there. I'm sure there were men in the collection, but I was much more interested in these women in history. I have no idea how accurate these biographies were. And now I'm hoping that a set of biographies of notable people in history will include the Harriet Tubmans and the Rosa Parkses. But that little red set of books introduced me to the concept of going to a library all by myself and discovering amazing things and learning about amazing people. Though Louisa May Alcott may not have been impressed by my discovery. She wrote, "She is too fond of books, and it has turned her brain."
Ouch. Well, I grew up in St. Paul, Nativity Parish. Anyone here from Groveland, McAllister, Groveland area? Thank you.
Smattering.
Rich.
Smattering.
Anyway, not to date myself, but
Go ahead, date yourself.
in the late 50s, or maybe it was more like 56, I was in grade school there, and I went to the school library. Well, to be honest, I think it might have been a disciplinary situation, but I had to go to the library and pick out a book, and I didn't know really what to do. I was wandering up and down the aisle, because there was one, and I found this book that looked really intriguing because of the cover illustration by a Pauline Baines, and it was a book by C.S. Lewis, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Macmillan published it, and it was in hardcover, and I was intrigued by it. I opened it up, a lot of great illustrations, a lot of heraldic references, icons, and there were lots of mysterious animals, and it looked fascinating. Well, I got intrigued, and I ended up, over the next year and maybe two, every time Macmillan would send a book to the library, I would pick up another version of the Chronicles of Narnia. And so it was through that I just got intrigued by the language he used and the stories he told, the personalities he invented, and all these strange creatures. It was just fascinating, and I think that's why I ended up being an English major. And this is also why I heavily rely on accountants come tax time, because 2 + 2, forget about it. I don't know anything about it. But you heard Rich back here. He's from St. Paul, too. Yay, Rich.
Yes. I went to Maddox School, and that was the first library that I took books out from. And like Sue, of course, you start with all the biographies. Mine weren't quite so lofty of choice. Well, it was, of course, George Washington, Abraham Lincoln, Babe
Not
Ruth.
even close to Louisa May Alcott.
Yeah.
Not even close.
Babe Ruth. Now that was... I had to read that one twice probably. And of course, George Washington Carver, who made thousands of things from peanuts. That's all I
Yes.
remember.
Yes.
But at about age 9, I read a book that I think I got at the Temple of Aaron Library, also in St. Paul. And to this day, I just looked up to see the title and the author. It's called The Snow Treasure by Marie McSwiggan. And that moved me. And just reading it again, I got choked up. It's about these kids in Norway with the Nazi occupation, and they had to smuggle the gold bullion out down to a ship in front of the Nazi troops. And it was suspense, and this was less than 20 years after the war, and growing up Jewish, this was a highly charged emotional subject and a way to identify with little heroes and little patriots. And to this day, I'm still moved. That was one of my first library experiences.
Yes. Great.
I
That's
tell you,
great.
books, they're amazing things.
Yep.
As a matter of fact, beloved books were like friends, as Ezra Pound once said. The book should be a ball of light in one's hands.
Carl Sagan The great astronomer once said, "In the billions and billions of stars in the galaxy, what an astonishing thing a book is. It's proof that humans are capable of working magic."
You know, one might say that books make good neighbors. It's a beautiful day at the library where you can find a resource for me at the U of M library. Hi, neighbors.
Why, it's Mr. Rogers. You know, has anybody told you you look a lot like Tom Hanks?
Well, you know, a red zippered sweater can work magic on anyone.
Yeah, I guess.
I just wanted to come by to say that when I was a boy and I would see scary things in the news, and what could be scarier than 2019, my mother would say to me, "Look for the helpers. You will always find people who are helping." And that's what you librarians are.
Yeah.
Above all else, you are helpers. Would you like to hear a little song about the library?
Sure, of course, yes.
So what if my facts are not okay? You folks know just what to say. You are the friends of the library. Finding me a source, check it in, check it out. You're a lot more than a dictionary. Finding me a source, check it in, check it out. Would you like to sing along with the chorus there? Here we go.
Yes,
Oh,
everybody.
you are the friends of the library. Finding me a source, check it in, check it out. You're a lot more than the dictionary. Finding me a source, check it in, check it out.
Wow, that was very nice, Mr. Rogers.
Very nice.
So, do you have a favorite childhood library memory?
Well, when I was a boy in Latrobe, Pennsylvania,
Yeah?
did you know that Arnold Palmer was born and lived in Latrobe?
No, I did not know that.
Yes, he did. I never liked golf. Golf balls are a little bit like eggs.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, they're white. They're sold by the dozen, and a week later you have to buy more.
Ah.
But I do like to drink Arnold Palmer's. Do you know what that is?
I do. It's iced tea and lemonade.
Mr. Rogers doesn't drink alcohol.
Right. It's iced tea and anyway, you were saying, go ahead.
Are you rushing Mr. Rogers along?
No.
You've got about an hour here, so.
No. Just wondering about your childhood library memory.
All right. When I was a boy in Latrobe, Pennsylvania, that's
Got
right,
that, yep.
I frequently visited the Latrobe Library to find interesting books and to visit Aunt Sarah. Aunt Sarah was the librarian there.
That's nice. So do you remember any of those interesting books?
Well, there was one by a Dr. Kinsey. That was very interesting. Have you ever read the sexual?
Yeah, okay, thank you so much, Mr. Rogers.
Well, I
Thank you.
have to do my closing.
Yes, please, do your closing. Go for it.
If you don't know the difference between neuter and spay, there's a library here who'll know what to say at the U of M libraries.
Thank you.
Time now for the adventures of Ruth Harrison, reference librarian, who, with her faithful intern Trent, goes above and beyond to find the answer to life's persistent questions.
Oh, what a thrill it is to be a friend of one of the largest lending libraries with the largest archival collections in America, the good old University of Minnesota Libraries. Well, I guess it's time to close up another exciting day.
Oh, Miss Harrison!
Oh, yes.
Miss Harrison!
Yes. Trent, what's happened? You look positively green.
Oh, Miss Harrison, he's gone.
Who's gone? Oh, yes. Our last patron of the day, the PhD dissertation student, researching how the Fibonacci series helps Coach P.J. Fleck row his boat.
No.
Yes. Yes, he has just left, Trent. You are correct. But he'll be back, especially after I chased him down the street with the news that I had discovered a research paper which included pertinent information that his dissertation simply would not be complete without. So yes, for the sake of his PhD, he will be back. He will be back.
No, Miss Harrison.
He'll be back.
The Green Man is gone.
What do you mean, gone?
Well, I was in the Wilson Library basement researching the vending machine for Cheetos.
Oh, yes,
And all of a
the O. Meredith Wilson Library. A great repository of knowledge.
Say,
isn't it?
Didn't Meredith Willson write The Music Man? Yeah, shapoopy, shapoopy.
Trent, please.
What?
First, you're enjoying that way too much.
Sorry.
Second, I'm afraid you have added an extra L in the name Wilson.
Oh.
Composer Meredith Willson, with 2 L's, is not to be confused with the former president of the university, O. Meredith Wilson. All right, now, tell me what happened, please.
Oh, yeah. Well, I opted for Doritos
No,
because...
no, the green man, Trent,
Oh,
please.
right. He's disappeared, Miss Harrison.
Well, that is silly, Trent. The Green Man, that iconic replica of a figural proportion study called Le Modulor by French architect Le Corbusier, that mysteriously appeared on a wall in the Wilson Library some 50 years ago, painted by unknown forces to perplex our insatiable desire for answers. In other words, students playing a prank, is still very much in place. In fact, I just saw him in all his green glory this morning while researching Le Corbusier's theory on modular proportion.
No, Miss Harrison, he's not on the wall anymore.
What?
And there are green footprints.
Green footprints?
Yes, green footprints. Walking
Walking where?
away from the wall. Oh, what should we do, Miss Harrison?
Well, we need to solve this mystery, that's what. After all, we work for the state of Minnesota's greatest intellectual asset.
We work for Comcast?
No, Trent. The University of Minnesota Library.
Oh, right.
Yes.
Man, you got to see these footprints, Miss Harrison.
All right.
They're super cool, and they look really big, and they look like they're heading in a certain direction, too. Hey,
All right.
maybe we could just follow them and see where they lead?
Well, actually, I have a much better idea, Trent. I'm going to query the ultimate experts in finding things.
You mean like Google?
No, I do not mean like Google. No. Not Google. No. It's true. You have a line there. On 7.
You mean like Google? Hey, you know what?
Oh, yes?
I could learn to read. And then we could talk to people. You know the people with the pink gloves?
Yes.
The ones who sit and patiently digitize written material for the archives?
Yes.
I bet they know where he went.
Oh, it's true. The university's Digital Conservancy provides free public access and long-term preservation to work created at the U of M. But, Trent, in this case, I think I must spring into action immediately. It's time for me to visit the fountain of elementary deduction.
I'm sorry, what?
The Elmer L. Anderson Library's Arthur Conan Doyle collection.
Well, if it's okay with you, Miss Harrison, I'm going to follow those green footsteps.
All right.
Hey, I bet you can see the green steps on the Aerial Campus History Map app.
Excellent thought, Trent. Excellent.
I know, right?
Yes.
I bet he's gone to the caverns, Miss Harrison. Yeah, I bet there's green paint everywhere down there.
But walk, don't run, please. Oh, Trent, are you all right?
I'm fine.
Oh, you're good. All right. Well, I have to admit, this mystery is piquing my love of intrigue much more than Agatha Christie ever did. Off to the Elmer L. Anderson Library with me. Hello? Woohoo! Anybody here?
Welcome, madam, to the Arthur Conan Doyle collection.
Yes.
If you have a conundrum, we can conquer your query.
Oh, I thank you, sir. I am Ruth Harrison, reference librarian,
Yes.
and I am looking for Mr. Conan Doyle, which I don't believe is you.
Watson, Dr. John Watson at your service.
Yes, but that is not possible.
Anything is possible, madam.
No. You are fiction. You don't exist.
For the problems of your past are your business, Miss Harrison. The problems of your future are my privilege.
All right, fine. I guess there's no time to waste. There has been a disappearance, Dr. Watson.
Oh?
The Green Man has gone missing.
The Green Man.
Yes, the very one who has resided on a wall of the Wilson Library for over 50 years.
Well, madam, I suggest we peruse the Conan Doyle collection.
All right.
Perhaps there is a clue afoot here.
My. So many volumes to choose from. Oh, hold on. Is that green paint?
Where?
There, on that volume.
Oh, that's one of Sherlock's many short stories, The Adventure of the Second Stain.
Interesting. There's a green stain on the spine. Was this second stain a green stain?
Actually, it was a blood stain
Oh.
on a carpet directly over an empty hiding place in the floor, meant to conceal an important document.
Oh, but this stain, the green stain, is fresh.
I say.
It could only have been made by one thing, the hand of the green man.
That is an incredible deduction, Miss Harrison.
Well, actually, it's fairly obvious, wouldn't you say? Missing green man, fresh green handprint on the book. Anyway, clearly he has been here.
Ah, a quid pro quo, is it?
No, actually, that doesn't fit this situation.
Oh,
No.
it's all right.
Anyway. It would instead be a ratiocinande more dialectico, deductive reasoning. Thank you. All those years spent walking past the old Fraser Hall Law Library has served me well.
Well, I must say,
Yes.
your reference knowledge astounds me, Miss Harrison.
Oh, why, thank you, Dr. Watson. But it's just how I roll, as Trent would say. Referencing is in my blood.
Oh.
Yes.
Harrison.
It's Ruth, actually.
Oh, Ruth, yes,
Yes.
yes. A reference librarian.
Yes, that's me.
That's you, yes indeed. Oh, let me be very clear now that I've caught your ear. I need you madly, madly, reference librarian Harrison. Heaven help us if I can't find the book I desire. And my deadline was down to the wire, which is why I have come to Harrison.
I really prefer Ruth, if you don't mind. Ruth is better.
Reference
Yes.
librarian.
That is my title, yes.
Now with a computer, a man could Google it
Well, that's true, isn't it? Yes.
with his computer.
Computers are amazing things, aren't they? Yes, they are. Or we
But a
dance-
librarian such as you
Yes.
would know that all of his research was wrong without the archives helping along. That's why I've come in here to tell you, dear, I need you madly, madly, reference librarian Harrison. It's a long lost cause I can never win, for the civilized world accepts as unforgivable sin trying to search for a thing without a librarian such as Harrison.
Let's go with Ruth, how about?
Ruth?
Yes.
I say, reference librarian. That's you, Ruth.
Thank you. Yes, thank you, Dr. Watson. That was lovely. That was absolutely lovely. But now, it's back to the green stain on the spine.
Yes.
Oh, wait. It's gone.
The handprint?
Yes. It was right here, and now, it's on that door handle.
Could he have been here? Even while I was singing my song?
May have been.
You know, I was involved with the theatricals as a young man.
Oh, the
and-
door,
What?
the door, Dr. Watson. It just opened all by itself.
Well, where is the green man now? And will Ruth ever find him? Stay tuned for the continuing adventures of Ruth Harrison, reference librarian.
In the archives, I could find a book. Yes, I could. A tape, a periodical. Like, look, it could be the preface on how we met when we became book lovers. You bet. Music, movies, internet access, and dissertations, data sets, no less. Then I would discover as my ebook ends how I love what the library lends.
I wonder who wrote the Book of Kells. Tell me please, librarian, who wrote the Book of Kells? Some say it's St. Columba, but I think that answer smells. Oh, I wonder, who wrote the Book of Kells?
Chapter 1 is from Matthew. Chapter 4 is from John. Chapter 2 is from Mark, who's hardly ever wrong. Chapter 3 is from St. Luke. It's the longest one by far. But who put it all together? Here's your chance to be a star. Oh, I wonder, hum-ba-doo-doo-hoo. Who wrote the book of Kells? Please tell me who.
Yeah.
Who wrote the book of Kells?
Welcome back to the adventures of Ruth Harrison, reference librarian, as Ruth continues to solve the mystery of the missing green man.
I truly believe the Green Man is trying to tell us something. But what? Good question, Ruth. So, to attempt to understand his modus operandi, I need to start at the beginning. Where is the Green Man from? What is his origin story? The Immigration History Research Center archives will be able to help. This is right up their alley. Oh, my, it's so dark all of a sudden. The lights in this hallway must be out. Hello? Excuse me, hello? Is anybody here? Hello? Oh.
Welcome to the Immigration History Research Center archives.
Thank you. Yes.
The name is Rick.
Rick, okay.
What can we do for you, kid?
Hello? Oh, you know, you really should replace these lights in the hallway. It's very hard to see. Excuse me, I'm Ruth Harrison, reference librarian. I'm a little out of breath. But I'm on a mission to find a missing person.
Really? Mm-hmm. What's his name?
The Green Man, from the mural in Wilson Library.
Of all the U of M libraries, she had to walk into mine. Yes, of course. The man of green.
Yes.
The word is out that he's gone missing after 50 years in one spot.
Right.
That's very mysterious indeed.
Yes, and I'm in search of information as to his heritage. And I'm wondering if you might have any records that could shed some light.
Well, we have all kinds of records
Yes, of course.
created by immigrants themselves,
Yes.
reflecting people from all over the world.
Ah.
But I'm afraid this green man is otherworldly.
Oh.
Perhaps his history resides in our Letters of Transit catalog.
Oh.
One moment.
All right. Thank you, Rick. Take your time.
Here it is.
Oh, yes.
Right there, sweetheart.
It's actually Miss Harrison, if you don't mind.
And I've got to say, you sure look like a dame with a purpose.
Well, I am trying to solve the mystery of the missing green man. Excuse me,
Yes?
but is that a slice of bacon as a bookmark?
Oh, yeah. That's not the first time we've seen something like that.
Oh?
Now, there's a lot of crazy bookmarks around here. Show tickets, letters, tax returns, even a trolley ticket from the 1939 World's Fair.
Oh, my.
We put them all on our wall of bookmarks.
Oh, wait. There is a green fingerprint on this bacon bookmark. He's been here, Rick.
You mean right here?
No, there, look.
What?
That file. A green handprint.
Well, that file is the file of the Finnish-American playwright Edith Koivisto.
Oh?
She immigrated to this country in 1910. Yes, her plays were often performed in the Finn halls on the Iron Range. Over the course of her very long life, she worked as a bookkeeper, a teacher, a librarian, an actor, a director, playwright, and a painter.
Oh, could the Green Man be Finnish? There must be a clue in this play. Pa's Seed Flats by Edith Koivisto. Characters, Pa and Ma Bloom, both in their 60s. They speak with accents. Setting, a simple old-fashioned living room. Oh, how are the rosy morn petunias today, Pa?
Oh, they're growing strong.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll have to transplant them soon.
Well, I will have 3 seed flats for every one. Ugh, Papa, sometimes I think it's too much trouble. Bringing them in here every night so they'll catch the morning sun and out in the kitchen every afternoon to get it in the afternoon. There's hardly room for me to move around to cook supper. Everything's crowded with seed flats.
Yeah, Mama, I know all about that, but afterwards, when the garden is all abloom, then you can trouble about that. You forget all that stuff there,
Yeah. Well, it's a good thing Margie doesn't want to sit at home with her young man. I don't know where they would sit.
Oh, that young whippersnapper. Always driving around in his automobile.
That's true.
The other boys didn't do that when they was courting Lily and Norma and Gussie.
No, Pa, that's because they didn't have cars then.
Well,
They sat here on the Davenport. There were no seat flats on the Davenport back then.
Oh, boy.
Wait, stop. I think I found a clue.
Well, if you have, you're a better person than I am.
Yes, easy. Planting seeds, growing strong.
Well, all I can say is that anyone who uses bacon as a bookmark could use a little exercise.
Oh, yes, that's it.
What?
The Couts Family YMCA Archives.
Yes, perhaps he went there.
Yes.
That sounds like the stuff that dreams are made of.
Right. Yes.
Well, I wish you well. I can tell if you don't find him, you'll regret it. Maybe not today or tomorrow, but soon and for the rest of your life.
I think you might be right, Rick.
Here's looking at you, Miss Harrison.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you.
And by the way, I hear it's fun to stay at the YMCA.
Hello? Yoo-hoo! Hello? Is there anybody here?
Yeah, welcome to
Oh.
the YMCA archives, where we believe your brain is your biggest muscle.
Yeah. Yes, I have often heard it said that a healthy brain makes a healthy life. And if I may say so, sir, you look to be very healthy.
Yeah, I take care of myself by
Yes.
following the physical regimens and all those things cataloged here in the YMCA archives.
Oh, wait, look. A green footstep pattern on this floor. Oh, I am so sorry. I am Ruth Harrison, reference librarian, and I'm trying to locate a very large green man. Clearly, he has recently made his mark on your dance floor.
Well, first of all, that's our lobby, it's not a dance floor.
Oh?
Secondly, whoa, those are some amazing green footsteps.
Yes. Now look here. It looks like he has put his right foot here.
Yeah.
And then his right foot there.
Yeah, and then his right foot is here again.
Yes. And he moved it all about.
Then he was poking at something and he
Yes.
turned himself around.
So that's what it's all about.
Yeah!
Now, are you saying you've never seen an 8-foot-tall green man?
Never, not once. Although once we did have a student dressed as a Yeti who wanted to know the caloric intake of Yeti food as he, wanted to go on a diet and such things.
I'm guessing Pledge Week. Well, thank you kindly. I believe I'll just follow these footprints, thank you.
Wait, so what will you do if you find them? I mean, come on, he's 8 foot tall.
I'll kindly and persistently ask him to return to his wall.
Yeah, but what if he doesn't want to go? I mean, what if he's trying to escape?
Well, then I'll politely inform him that I have a black belt in Biblioquando. And I'm not afraid to use it when
Wait,
necessary.
what is biblioquando?
Ah!
Oh, okay, you can let me up now.
All right. With pleasure. So you see, I am equipped with talents that far exceed scanning books at a library desk.
Yeah, it's very impressive.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Well, good luck.
Yes, of
Oh,
course. Oh,
I have this terrible feeling that you'll be back.
I hope so. That was too much fun.
Oh, yeah, take your time. Hasta la vista. We're always here to help the students. Students, there's a place you can go. I said students. It's a place in the know. You can go there. And I'm sure you will find many answers to your questions. In the archives of the YMCA. In the archives of the YMCA. Yeah, they have everything that researchers enjoy. You can hang out, but don't make noise.
YMCA.
Yeah, in the archives of the YMCA. Yeah, Biblioquando. Yeah, I got to get to work on that. Yeah, I got to get all pumped up. Yeah. And now, a word from our sponsor, the Ketchup Advisory Board.
These are the good years for Jim and me. I found a great deal of fulfillment volunteering for the Friends of the U of M libraries. Jim has been busy finishing his man cave, a long work in progress. He finally decided that the plastic 3D beer signs he got in college have outlived their artistic purpose. And now he's interested in something more refined, neon beer signs. Which is why I discovered him in a somewhat depressed mood the other day. Jim, what's wrong?
I don't know, Barb. I just feel that time has passed us by.
Oh, no.
The kids are no longer amused by my singing Billy Bass wall hanging
Well,
or my signed Slim Whitman poster.
it's all right.
I guess they no longer spark joy.
Well, what about that neon sign?
You mean that Blatz beer sign?
Yeah, I thought you were working on that.
Well, I did locate a transformer for it at the surplus
Well,
store,
that's good.
but I can't seem to figure out how to connect it.
Well, have you tried online for information, Jim?
Barb, online is nothing more than a cesspool of trolls and hate mongers.
Oh, Jim, that is not true. And I would be glad to direct you to the vast digital resources of the U of M libraries.
Now, Barb,
What?
I can't use the library.
Oh, what are you talking about, Jim?
That framed Batman comic book over there
Yeah?
is one I borrowed from a community library. I think back in 1961. And I never returned it.
Oh.
Basically, I'm on the lam, Barb. And I wouldn't do well in prison.
Oh, Jim. I think you're overreacting. You know what? Maybe you just need some ketchup.
Ketchup?
Yes, Jim. Ketchup contains natural mellowing agents that will help you discover ways where you can make restitution for your crimes. Perhaps you should join the Friends of the Libraries. You'll learn how the U of M libraries are friends to institutions and individuals all across the country. And, Jim, they have a forgivement policy for all graduates.
Okay, Barb.
Yep.
But can they help me bring this Blatz beer sign to its former glory?
All right, Jim. I'm going to type. Watch this. Yep. See, with this quick search in the vast U of M libraries database, I found Neon Signs and Cold Cathode Lighting by Miller Samuel C., New York, published by McGraw-Hill, 1952.
You're the best, Barb.
I know. Now, how about a nice fried egg and ketchup sandwich?
These are the good times for friends of the U libraries. Knowledge for the taking, the librarian never tarries. Life is flowing like ketchup on strawberries. Ketchup, ketchup.
Welcome back once more to the adventures of Ruth Harrison, reference librarian. Ruth has finally made her way beneath the Anderson Library's subterranean caverns.
Okay. Yes, where am I going now?
Oh, hi, Miss Harrison.
Oh, Trent! Why, you scared me. Where have you been? Have you found the Green Man?
Oh, man, this place is so cool and deep. Millions of books,
Yes.
collections,
Right.
periodicals. I mean, rows and rows, 25-foot tall shelves.
Yes.
It's like the final credit scene from Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Trent, I appreciate your knowledge of a 1981 fantasy action film, but in the here and now, have you seen any sign of the Green Man? Well, I noticed a green fingerprint on the elevator button.
There's an elevator? Dang! Oh, sorry for my French, Miss
Yes,
Harrison.
that's all right.
Yeah, no sign yet, but wait till you see what's on this shelf.
Well, what's this? Let's see. Top secret presidential audio oops?
Yeah, audio oops. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah, all you have to do is, press that thing, that FDR button there.
The FDR button. All right, well, here goes.
Prohibition is over. I believe the only thing we have to fear is unreliable, lousy beer.
Oh, my. Oh, my, oh, my. Oh, here's the Nixon file.
Look, Ehrlichman, the American people need to know if their president is a crook. Well, I am a crook. Wait, sorry, is this on? Rosemary, you know where the erase button is?
I just have to say, Bill, that was a great meal.
I should say so. Hey, have you seen the server, Hillary? I forgot to bring my fries. Beep! I want this memoir to go to the Bush Library. Look at that, 365 pages. That's a lot of pages to color. Beep!
Hello, Michelle. I wonder how long it's going to take before someone says, boy, I sure miss those Obamas.
Oh, my, Trent. I could do this all day. Trent? Well, now, where did he go? Trent? Where are you? It's dark down here, and the Green Man is still lost, Trent. I have to find the Green Man. He's lost. I'm lost. I'm lost.
Miss Harrison!
I'm
Miss
lost.
Harrison! Wake up, Miss Harrison! Wake up!
Oh, Trent, is that you?
Boy, you must have dozed off, Miss Harrison.
Oh, Trent, I had the most vivid dream. The Green Man was missing from his wall.
For real?
Yes, and there were green paint marks everywhere. And Dr. Watson was trying to help me find him. And then we discovered this secret presidential audio oops library, and you were there too, Trent.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Sure,
You
yeah.
were.
Sounds like quite a dream, Miss Harrison.
Oh, it was.
Like, I mean, how would the Green Man just walk off the wall? I mean, yeah, that is some dream you had there.
Yes, it was, but it seems so real, you know? But I'm home now. I'm home in the library, back at my desk. Oh, hello, old desk. And my barcode scanner. Hello, you dear barcode scanner. Yes, I'm fine now, Trent. Yes, I am.
Okay, that's
Yes.
cool.
Yes.
Well, I better take off now, Miss Harrison. It's
All right.
almost time for karaoke night at the Biomedical Library.
Oh, yes, of course it is. Well, what are you hoping to sing, Trent?
Achy breaky heart.
Oh, good one. Good choice. All right. Well, have fun, Trent.
Thank you.
I'll just get the lights here in Wilson. Got to turn off all the lights. They are, after all, the property of the citizens of Minnesota. They put their trust in me to use their tax dollars wisely. Wait, what is this on the light switch? A green smudge.
Hello, Ruth.
It's you. Now, how many times have I told you to stay on your wall? You're scaring everyone. Now you go back to your wall this instant. No more scaring today. Go on, back to your wall. Go on, shoot. Back to your wall. Go shoot. Go. Midnight, one more night without sleeping.
Watching till the Green Man comes creeping. Green Man, what's that secret you're keeping?
Well, an old piano, and he plays it hot 'cause he's the Green Man. Don't know what he's up to, but he laughs a lot 'cause he's the Green Man. Wish he'd let us in so we could find out more about the Green Man.
Knocked once, asked him why he's been moving. More laughs, all the while he keeps grooving. Wonder what he thinks he is proving.
All we want to do is get you back to Wilson soon as we can. When we said, Ruth sent me, he laughed out loud, it was the Green Man. Said he knew she'd find me using research skills as only she can.
Midnight, one more night without sleeping. Watching till the Green Man comes creeping. Green Man, what's that secret you're keeping? Green Man, what's that secret you're keeping? Green Man.
Hi, excuse me.
Yes.
Mind if I share your outlet?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Thanks. I'll just sit here on the floor then.
Oh,
Thanks.
yeah. Oh, you know, you could use this chair if you'd like.
Oh.
I brought two of them over just in case.
Just in case.
Someone wanted to share the outlet.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
So this chair I'm sitting in, didn't it come from the Social Welfare History Archives?
Yeah. Good
Oh,
call.
Yeah, that's my field of study.
Oh.
Social welfare programs of the 1880s.
Oh.
Yeah.
Good for you.
You know, your chair is really small.
Yep, it's from the Children's Literature Research Collection. So.
Oh, but are you comfortable in that chair? Your knees are kind of sticking up. You know, we could switch. I'd be happy to switch.
No need. No.
Oh.
I sit in this chair a lot.
Oh,
you know.
okay.
It helps me center my research.
Oh, early childhood education?
Parenting styles of the 1950s.
Oh, good one. That's a good one. Yeah.
Say, I brought this lamp over too. I could see better.
I know this lamp. It's from the Northwest Architectural Archives, right?
Bingo.
Boy, you've done a nice job making this library feel like a library.
Right, yeah. More conducive to studying.
Oh,
you know.
totally. Yeah. Good job.
Yeah, I bring these things over every morning and I take them back at night.
Well, all of this?
Yep.
And the rare books, too?
Yeah, those are from the Owen H. Wangenstein Historical Library of Biology and Medicine.
Oh,
right
wow.
there. And these personal papers of Robert Bly and Patricia Hampel, they're from the Upper Midwest Literary Archives.
Oh, okay.
The posters
Yeah, there's
celebrating the LGBT community, they're from the Tretter Collection.
Oh, wow.
And the family photographs, those are from the Nathan and Teresa Berman Archives.
Wow. Those are some amazing things, chronicling some very important times in history. Yeah. I guess I should start studying
Yeah,
now,
me
I guess.
too.
Yeah. Whoa! Wow. So what the hell was that?
Oh, that old thing?
Yeah.
Well, that's just a bell from the James Ford Bell Library. so-
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I ring it whenever the studying should commence. so-
Oh, okay. This kind of scared me there a little
Yeah.
bit.
It works though, doesn't it?
Oh,
Huh?
clearly
Yeah.
it works, yeah.
No, I mean, it really helps me focus.
Oh,
so-
I see. And the librarians don't care?
Well, sure, but they get over it once the ringing in their ear stops. so-
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm Sandra, by the way.
Oh, Chad.
Oh, Chad,
Yes.
nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Oh, geez, look at that. My phone is charged. So I guess I got to get going. then.
Charged already?
Yeah.
Hmm.
So maybe I'll see you back here again sometime?
Well, I'm here every day.
Oh, okay. I do need to charge my phone every day.
Oh.
And this is the only outlet around, so
Yep.
yeah.
Under the sign, exhibit space only, do not sit here.
Right. You know what? We should make a sign that says phone charging area. Please do not install an exhibit here.
Ah,
Yeah.
you know what? I'm on it.
Oh, good. Okay. Then I'll see you tomorrow, Chad.
Yeah, that would be great, Sandra.
Okay, bye. Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
The snow may fall, the wind may blow, it may get down to 20 below, but I don't mind, 'cause I'm going to the library with you. The battery's low and outlets are rare, but I won't cry, I won't despair. No, I don't mind, 'cause I'm going to the library with you. And when they turn all the lights way down low, we'll close the curtain and hope they'll know how we wish our research would never end, and how we'd give our love forever. And I'll be yours, please be mine. You have made my world divine, 'cause I'm in love and I'm going to the library with you.
Sing it with us. 'Cause
I
I'm
don't
in
mind.
love, and
I'm going to the library with you.
Rich Dworsky,
Sue Scott!
Tim Russell.